There's a really important question to ask of prospects that unlocks a lot. What becomes possible when they have what you offer? So think about that question for a moment. What becomes possible when you have what I offer? Imagine that question and then frame it in the mindset of one of three categories. Either is it about time? Is it about money? Is it about health? It should be at least one of those three. If it's not one of those three, then you probably have to dig deeper. You give people an end destination as part of your service, but then it's what they feel afterwards that makes such a difference in everything that you are talking about. What we tend to do is boldly say, I take you from A to B, but you're not talking at all about the consequence of the days and weeks and months to come after that. And you think that doesn't have anything to do with what I'm delivering. Hell yeah, it does. It has everything to do with what you're delivering. And it may need to be the thing that you talk about most is you're there to provide a service. But it's a given that's what you do. And it's a given that you're good at it. If you're not good at it, then you're going to be found out anyway. So saying, oh, we're good at it. Yeah, sure. But you're not the only one who's good at it. So what is the thing that you are delivering in terms of time, in terms of money, or in terms of health that you are providing that stands out in such an incredible way that is unique compared to the rest of the industry? The problem that tends to happen is that so many of your competitors think that your audience is just suddenly going to magically make the leap from what they're saying about themselves to what the end result is going to be. And they are flat out 1000% wrong and missing the boat on that. There is no way in hell that somebody is going to be like their experience, which means I'm going to get this great result. So that's where becoming explicit about what becomes possible when you have what I offer in terms of time, in terms of money, in terms of health, that you are able to express in the biggest, most crystal clear detail is going to be a game changer for everything you do, not only strategically, but in terms of a content perspective. We're talking about the $1 million blind spot, which was all the things that you are not considering for your prospect's journey, and especially looking at the prospect way too late in the game when you should be considering establishing a relationship with them earlier on. Unfortunately, almost all companies look at a prospect until it's too late. Oh, they said they're in the market. They've issued an RFP. That's just a big mistake, because just because they suddenly say ready to buy, by the time you know about it, it almost always is too late. You should have been having a conversation with them 3 months ago, 6 months ago, even 9 or 12 months ago to start building a relationship. This kind of setup is going to position you well to close more deals than those people who are just showing up at the last minute and saying, hey, we're here. We heard you're ready to buy.